Welcome to Chemical Rocketeers. Initializing communication with our host, Devon Blair.
Connection established.
Episode activating in 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Welcome to the Chemical Rocketeers. I'm your host, Devon Blair. This is episode 2, Operation Elephant Emitter. Before we take a deep dive into today's episode, don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, and iHeartMedia. And hey, leave us a review. It really helps us reach more listeners as well to enlist more Rocketeers out on our mission and further to stretch into orbit of mankind. In today's episode, we will be hearing a briefing of Operation Elephant Emitter, as we will be covering a story that follows a safari duo team which has been tasked with exploring planets of hybrid animals, aka Operation Elephant Emitter. A safari Rocketeer team named Jaguar and Slade were getting prepped and ready. They were called to their assigned shuttles for briefing as what their mission was comprised of.
Rocketeer Safari Fire Team, this is a destabilized and secure mission named Operation Elephant Emitter. As being selected for a planet of hybrid animals, you are to go in and come out using recon and non-lethal tactics to capture your assigned target. We need this target alive. We are equipping you with all non-lethal weaponry and equipment as well as a transport rover to carry out this mission. Keep your heads on a swivel, this will not be an easy task.
Activating launch sequence.
3, 2, 1.
Prepare for takeoff.
As shuttle launches with the duo team on board, they then got settled until they arrived to their designated planet vicinity. So, Slade, what do you think about this mission?
Another day of living the dream. Not exactly excited to go out with non-lethal weaponry.
Oh, is that right?
Kid, we're going to be out there with this giant animal, unpredictable, and no way to protect ourselves. What's the point?
Well, it is teleportation after all. Could be used for our research and maybe get us teleporting to planets.
Yeah, might also get us killed.
You sound like you've been on plenty of missions. Why are you so stretched out about this one?
Lost a lot of friends on missions like this.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that. Didn't mean to bring it up like that.
That's all right, kid. Let me tell you, stick with me. I'll make sure you get home.
You have my back, I got your back. Is that right?
You just worry about yourself. I'll take care of you and me.
Hey, you can't be a one-man army in this.
Been a one-man army a long time. Don't you worry. Count your lucky stars you got someone like me on this mission. Like I said, I'm gonna make sure you get home. If you don't mind, a little quiet time might do some good for both of us.
I much appreciate it, Slade. See you on the other side.
See you then, kid.
After taking some time to get on the ground, they had a list to get things prepped up and ready to go. Rover, transport boot and ready for going, recon UAV drone, and other equipment as necessary to aid the team in their mission. In the far distance, the team observed animals being mixed up in pieces and parts.
Radio on.
This is Jaguar, Still Warrior. Repeat, this is Still Warrior. Going for HQ. Is there any traffic?
That's confirmed, Still Warrior. Repeat, that's confirmed. What is your team set rep?
This is Slade calling in. Repeat. This is Rhino. You copy?
That is confirmed on both parts. Safari Fire Team, how did the landing go?
This is Still Warrior. Landing went as planned, as well as setting camp up in the jungle. But a bit of animals being strangely mixed up and rain and fog on the way. But nothing this fire team can handle.
Roger Roger that, Safari Fire Team. Repeat that as a confirm, and remember, this is a search and capture mission. Try to avoid as much heat as you can by getting to the target and getting out. As said, stay frosty and keep safe. HQ out.
Rhino, over and out.
Still Warrior, over and out.
Radio off.
After comms has been established at HQ, the duo team now gets everything prepped on the rover and start heading out to the destination area. So, what do you think about the entire wildlife?
Don't get starstruck, kid, all right? This is a dangerous mission. We have no way to protect ourselves. Stay focused, keep your head in the game. And no matter what happens, things hit the fan, you stay behind me. Do you understand?
I can take care of myself.
No, let me tell you, this is the kind of mission people don't come home from. I've been doing this a long time. You want to go home? Trust me.
Yes, sir.
You keep your head in the game. We're going to do this quickly, quietly. Nobody gets hurt. In, out, back home, before we know it. You ready?
I'll always be. As time closes by, the duo and their trusty rover has reached their target's destination. And the duo get out and search for the target in the confirmed area by using their PDA map. Entering the forest, they had to be on their utmost guard, as this target can teleport around. The duo were treading on foot for a while. Slade came to a spot where he can deploy his UAV drone in the area for better scouting purposes. As happened, the drone made some noises and picked up on the target. They saw the target in the distance, but kept teleporting from place to place. It kept the team unbalanced and shaking. Jaguar deployed his dome shield in the area where the elephant couldn't escape. Then the team opened non-lethal shots with their tranquilizer rifle. And eventually the target was finally knocked out and unconscious. Thankfully, after fighting, the team rounded the acquired target up on the rover thanks to this trusty claw and got everything secured, and then they were driving off back to camp. See, it wasn't that bad. I could take care of myself without your help that much.
Well, let me tell you, kid. They told me you were good. I had to see it for myself. You got some skills out there. I feel like if you're on a mission, people are going to get home, and they're going to get home safe. Good job.
Well, I appreciate it.
And you still got a thing or two to learn, but you stick with me. I'll make sure you're the best Rocketeer that they have to offer.
Well, hey, we couldn't do without each other on this mission.
Well, my time's about running out. Retirement's on the way. So I'm looking forward to spending my days in an easy chair sipping whiskey. And also listen to some old school Patsy Cline. But hey, that's what retirement looks like for an old salt like me, son.
Okay, well, I'll definitely let you to it. It seems we're getting closer back to camp.
Sounds good.
Now time passed by and the team arrived back at camp. They get back to the radio station to call in about their progress in their current assignment.
Radio on.
This is Rhino. Repeat, this is Rhino. HQ, you guys still awake?
That is a confirm, Rhino. Gives your team setup and progress in the assignment.
Copy that, HQ. We have the target captured, catching some shut-eye, not making a sound. Steel Warrior's back, getting her in the shuttle as we speak.
That's a Rhino.
HQ, come in. Do you read me?
Radio malfunction.
Piece of crap. I got a bad feeling about capturing this elephant. Let's get the heck out of here.
Copy that, Rhino. Target secure, let's get out of here. After the Safari Duo team breaks down the equipment and gets the target into the shuttle, they do a last minute of sweeps. They get on board and lift off and head back to HQ. You know, doesn't that seem a little weird, just the radio going to static like that?
Yeah, figures. This stuff's all junk these days. One of these days, they'll finally give us some equipment that frickin' works.
I mean, are you sure it's the equipment or the target's kind of like emitting sounds a little bit? Because I mean, I thought I heard some sounds when I was boarding it on the shuttle.
Hey, you never know. Sometimes we get the good stuff, other times... One of these days, they'll upgrade, and we won't have to worry about this kind of thing anymore.
I mean, are you sure about that?
I'm never sure about anything, kid. One mission at a time, one day at a time, one glass of whiskey at a time.
Hey, wasn't you talking about that planet you used to be on? Can you tell me more about it?
That's classified, son. But I'll say, if you ever end up on that planet, it may take more than a rescue mission to get you to want to leave.
You think so?
Oh, I know so.
Well, we're heading back to HQ and all that. You might as well get settled in.
Well, go dream some good dreams.
So then after some time passed, the shuttle was going for a landing. But out of a sudden, the Elephant woke up,
Warning, ship malfunction.
causing the shuttle to start malfunctioning and crashing on the landing pad. The Duo team made it out with little to no injuries, and quickly first responders and security bystanders cleaned the mess up. But to make the situation worse, the Elephant teleported in the middle of the group and started wreaking havoc on everyone, leaving personnel and responders getting hurt in the process. But thanks to the Duo team being on ready, they once again took down the target with the equipment that was surrounding them to use on the Elephant. Slade, are you alright?
Ah, dang it. It's just a scratch. It looks worse than it feels.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like you just went through trouble. I mean, I know you've been on darker missions and all that kind of stuff, but can't be taking a beating like that, especially near your retirement age.
Yeah, well, you could thank HQ for the crappy equipment.
Well, I mean, there was a point suggested about that. I mean, about the whole radio static. I mean, did we really take it down, or was it just planning to attack our base?
You never know with these things. They're unpredictable. We made it through. Came through with flying colors, kid. Not a scratch on you. Great work.
Well, it's definitely not my first mission, but it's not going to be the last one.
You took a nice bump. I think you ought to come with me to medic and let's go get checked out. Get cleaned up.
Let's go there, then.
Good work, kid.
You too. The wreckage that happened was cleaned up by construction crew. As for the Duo team, went back to report to medic department to get treated, and they went home for the next Rocketeer mission.
Mission complete. Initiating return to HQ protocol.
So, thanks for today's episode. Don't forget to hit the like, follow, and subscribe to our social media and our podcast following on YouTube, iHeartMedia, and Spotify. And hey, leave us a review. It really helps reach more listeners like you and discover unknown planets out there. And as for that, I will see you all on the next Rocketeer episode. This is your commanding reporter, Devin Blair. Over and out.
Episode deactivating in 3, 2, 1. Disengage.